The husband had the baking skills and the wife had the people skills. So together, Lin Zongji and Huang Qianfang opened up a vegetarian bakery. The two have a wonderful way of working together, and in their spare time, they are even partners in their volunteer service. Together, the couple endured and overcame life's obstacles, cherishing each other even more along the way, and using their remaining time on earth to give back to others.
This little vegetarian bakery may not particularly stand out, but its steady business has lasted more than a decade. However, for the couple owners, Lin Zongji and Huang Qianfang, things weren't always this easy.
The day before our bakery opened, he was still debating with me about cooking meat. I said to him, if you do that, I won't help you look after the store, and of course that scared him.
So I had to give in. This business needed at least both of us to work. I couldn't possibly bake and take care of the store at the same time. I had to compromise first. But it turned out that the decision was right, because we are both vegetarians. It wouldn't be right to sell something that we don't eat ourselves. We received warm responses from a lot of people. Some even traveled all the way from Wugu.
Having tasted the fruits of his wife's foresight, now Lin puts Huang's opinions at top priority. It's hard to imagine the loving husband once vented all his emotions and work pressures on his family.
Before, I always told him, don't reprimand me. If you're willing to say something nice, even if work consumes me to death, I'm willing to do it. But he just couldn't.
Later, we both joined Tzu Chi, and after listening to the stories the volunteer brothers and sisters shared, I came back and reflected on myself. I told myself I can't be like this anymore.
He says the master is watching him. He would not be able to face her.
After finding a way to live harmoniously with one another, the couple has developed an intimate bond. After a busy day of work together, the two then go on home visitations in their community. It is this universal love which has helped their own love survive Huang's big illness in 2007. After being diagnosed with a malignant brain tumor, Huang had to undergo surgery. Fortunately, the operation was a success. Having learned life's impermanence, Lin now dedicates much of his time to tending his family and accompanying Huang on her volunteer work.
Just 1 week after the operation, I went home from the hospital and has already begun ringing doorbells again.
We encountered a family who owns an art gallery, and the husband had also had a brainstem stroke. The wife has been taking care of him for over a decade already. She constantly laments over her husband's illness. Seeing my wife being so fine after the operation, about 80 to 90% recovered, I thought we really should be grateful for her rebirth.
At that time, I was deeply agitated. However, she would encourage me to smile and not cry anymore. Throughout this year, I would go to her place and chat. We'd give one another encouragements. It helps clear the mind.
I don't know how much time I still have left, so I must seize every second. The future is unknown, so we should not think that much, just do it.
Mommy, what are you making now?
Yummy food for you guys. They would help out too. The other day, one helped me cook, one swept the living room, and one folded the clothes. I told them, Mommy is so blessed to have all of your help. Everyone has grown up thanks to this illness. Before, they didn't know their mommy is this great.
Knowing firsthand the fear of falling ill, Huang is devoted in her volunteer work, and every Thursday she regularly returns to Tzu Chi General Hospital's Department of Radiation Oncology, where she too once received treatment to help ease the anxiety of others just like her before.
No matter what, for better or worse, you will be the two of us shouldering everything. I just want her to get well soon.
I'm very grateful for my husband. He will thank me too. The other day he went out to do Tzu Ji's work. He came back and gave me a hug. Tears rolled down his face. He said he saw what it was like for others who had surgeries for their brain tumors, and he is grateful that I'm the way I am now. So he gave me a warm hug as support.
Cherishing every moment together, Ling and Huang keep building on one another's love along this eternal Bodhisattva path.
The Charity Book Bank was established in 2005 by the Taiwan Reading Foundation to serve children and teachers in isolated areas of the country who lacked well-stocked libraries and access to extracurricular reading materials. Teachers in remote schools can place orders online and borrow 30 to 40 books at a time for the whole class to read. A delivery company takes the books to the schools free of charge. Recently, Taiwan's 101st book bank was unveiled at Jinmei Elementary School in Jinshan, Taipei County. The service point delivered books to 15 schools along the North Coast Highway.
Brand new story and picture books almost fill up the classroom. Take a look inside, and you'll see each box contains at least 30 copies of the same volume for the whole class to read.
Teachers only have to go to our Reading Foundation website to see the book list for the city or county they need and choose the books they want.
And with free delivery from a haulage company, the students just have to carry the books upstairs to their classroom.
The poisonous snake didn't have a good relationship with his parents, but he had a change of heart.
The Charity Book Bank, established by Reading Foundation, now has 101 locations around Taiwan, the latest of which is in Jinmei Elementary School in Jinshan Township. The new service point, which is the 9th in Taipei County, will provide books to schools in remote areas like Shimen, Wanli, and of course Jinshan.
Everyone can happily read books.
It's very convenient.
For
all kinds of learning, thinking, or future plans, I think this will have a great influence.
The quality books introduce children to the joy of reading. Supported by donations from the corporate sector and other sources, the book bank gives students in isolated areas the tools they need to compete.
At this very moment, Hualien's famed Qixingtan Beach is under threat of privatization. With a consortium of developers on one side, environmental experts, activists, and scholars on the other side have raised the alarm, hoping to rally public opposition. Through it all, one youth group, students from Tzu Chi University's Communications Department, has played a crucial role. As the crisis developed, these students were instrumental in getting the word out, creating a series of special reports available for viewing on the TCU People Post website.
The proposed development of Qixingtan has recently taken center stage in the public's eye, thanks in large part to a series of reports by the Tzu Chi University Communications Department. Releasing their videos via their media website, the series has already garnered more than 50,000 hits in only 2 months, and the number is steadily increasing.
We had no idea so many people would watch the online video. We just thought we'd post it and be done. But a lot of sites linked to it, and suddenly lots of people were watching.
I can't help laughing because in the voiceover I said Qixingtan something like 800 times.
The students painstakingly perfect their copy through repeated discussions. Learning while doing and doing while learning. Though this series is neither classwork nor a test, the students are focused on every last detail.
The project still needs more work, but we are on the right path.
This effort is honing these students' professional skills while giving them a sense of real achievement.
Participating in an environmental project like this makes me happy. I get excited when I edit the video or sound well, and it encourages me.
Climbing or diving is all part of the game. The important thing is to record the full situation in a fair and even-handed manner.
We need to really dedicate ourselves to saving this place.
Going into the community, gaining access, showing concern for the issues. The experience is robust, and Tzu Chi University's character really shines through.
Digging deep into the truth with no regard for the prejudices of the masses, these students are learning to protect the earth and will eventually form a pure path to truth among the dark confusion of mass media and advertising.